Here we go. Round two. Oh, what a crazy day today is. What a crazy day it is indeed. Thanks for coming in, folks. Come on in. Come on in. The room's going to be very happy and very busy in a moment. So you're in early. So thanks for being the early birds. And I'll go through this a couple of times. This is the warm-up right now. I go live officially in 4 minutes, but I'm just going over the overview of what's coming up next. So as people come in the room, hey Cindy, how are you? Good to have you here. Just doing a couple of things right now. Welcome, welcome, welcome. So this is Perry 10K round 2. This is going to be a lot of fun. So this is my kickoff. I get to lead off this round. Going to be, and I didn't turn on Do Not Disturb. Oh crap. Okay. This is going to be the way it is. So I'm just going to give you a heads up what's coming up next as people come in the room. All right, folks. I know Jay's still busy. So there's Steph. Hi, Steph. Good to have you here, my love. Just showing the round 2 schedule. Thank you, Cindy, for sharing. If you are here for the first time, the official script, there's Katya. I see all the people coming in. It's good to have you coming in the room. Please make sure you do, in fact, make sure you're following me. So swipe right on the iPhone, swipe up on the Droid, or tap on the little guy in the corner and follow me. And also please share this on Twitter and invite your followers on Periscope. And we'll get this going in a moment. So, in a moment. Hi. So, Steph, you remember the hat? Still in the process of moving stuff, but a little bit cooled down now, so I won't be quite as hot and schwitzy as I was at my scope earlier today. I had to keep my commitment to my noon scope every day, and I forgot, the time ran away from me as I was busy moving some stuff around. I'm shifting some storage stuff. It's okay. It's not Santa. It's an orange hat, not a. I mean, I prefer a red hat personally, but I had a great felt red hat that got lost a long time ago. That was my favorite hat for Christmas. Maybe I'll get another one sometime soon. As my audience knows, I love the hats, although I don't wear them on Periscope all the time. So thanks for joining me. Thanks for coming in. This is round 2 of the Perry 10K Share-a-thon. So let me give you the overview again. And by the way, if you're here for the first time, a reminder again, please make sure that you do swipe right on the iPhone, up on the Android, and tap follow me. And please also make sure that you do invite your followers on Periscope. Sorry, followers on Periscope, yes, and share on Twitter. Okay, thanks to have you here. Good to see you, John. I missed your scope because I was busy moving stuff. I'll have to go back and watch you because you're the person I haven't seen yet, I think, in the first round. So coming up, and it threw me for a moment, Cindy, because I had Jay going second because he just went, which made, hang on a second, something's off. I have to check the list. So here's the afternoon schedule, or the evening schedule, depending where you are. Let's see everybody here. This is Share-a-thon. Sorry, this is Perry 10K. Here it is, Perry 10K, and there's the link to the site in orange, perry10k.com/join. This is the Share-a-thon round 2 from 2 p.m. Pacific time to 3 p.m. Pacific time, which is 5 p.m. East Coast to 6 p.m. East Coast, which is 9 p.m. No, 10 p.m. UK time to 11 p.m. UK time. And on the list, and this is the topic today, why your business needs to live stream into that 2016, and you know I'm going to be adamant about this one. So good to have you here, folks. Please thanks for sharing your followers, inviting your followers. This is what's coming up this afternoon. Myself, I'm kicking off at top of the hour in about a minute, followed by Fabian Brown, who's the amazing man with 10 kids and no problems, he says. Awesome guy. Hopefully he's here in the room shortly. Katya I've already seen, he's in the room, which is awesome. Tamara I've not seen yet, hopefully she's in the room as well. And then Cindy Poe. I didn't put Cindy Poe 2.0, but you are Cindy Poe 2.0 to me. So that's the afternoon schedule, and I'm going to get started, and I'll see you. All right, 18 people, we can do better than that. So, hi Simon, good to have you here. Yes, Simon, this is, whoops, let's do that. A bit better. Fill the screen, there we go, much better, so above all the comments. Okay, hi. So, let me introduce myself first, and I'll tell you why you need to be live streaming, because it's kind of like, duh, in my head, but I'll tell you what that means. I'll break it down to you. There's Fabian. Great, so just Tamara to see, and we'll have everybody in the room for round 2. Good to have you here, folks. Thank you for joining in. Make sure you do, if you're just joining in, make sure you're following me, and as Fabian just did, invite your followers on Periscope and share on Twitter. Awesomeness. Thank you so much for being here. So, first of all, my name is Barry Selby. That's why I have a website, which is called barryselby.com. You know, makes it easy. And I'm also an author. Now, I'm going to speak to this in a minute as well about being online, because being absolutely... Oh, you reckon, Simon? We'll see about that. No, I love Jay. He's awesome and very different personality style, and a fellow Brit. Even though I live in Los Angeles and been on Periscope for several months, I love being part of the Perry 10K community, because one thing about this... Actually, yeah, let me start with that. You need to be live streaming in 2016. Let me tell you why. I ain't taking this shirt off. It's like, well, I probably should. It's so sweaty, but that's another story. We all love Jay, we do indeed. So, why should we be on Periscope in particular? It needs to be a live stream, period. Thank you, barryselby.com. Thank you, Radio Control Trucker. Who is the Radio Control Trucker? So I have to see the profile. Jason, thank you, Jason. I appreciate that. Much appreciated. From Maryland. Okay, good to have you here. So, Jason, thank you. Yes, I got that now. I just looked at his profile. That's the good thing. See, this is the point about live streaming. Well, let me phrase that. Why business needs to be on Periscope in 2016, because live streaming's been out for a while. And my spiritual center, Agape Spiritual Center, does live stream services every Sunday and Wednesday. It ain't the same as live streaming with Periscope. So I'm going to be more biased towards Periscope in my presentation, because that's the one I'm passionate about. Because there's Ustream and WeStream and everybody stream and live stream, and there's also Periscope. And Periscope, as may have been mentioned before, is the #1 app in the Apple Store in 2015, which is amazing. It's also the biggest live stream broadcast app on the planet in 2016. I'm predicting that, by the way. It has a very passionate community, and that's another part about Periscope. One thing that was shared at the New York Periscope Summit, which I wasn't at, but I watched live stream through Periscope, was that the 3 qualities, I remember 2 of them were connection, content, I think authenticity was the 3rd one, if I remember correctly. These are 3 things, because Jay just said about it's that connection, it's that relationship building. And my work, come on, 50 Ways to Love Your Lover, I'm about relationships. That's my passion, my work. And Periscope is an absolute perfect avenue to build relationship. And thank you, exactly there, Jason. We all have something to contribute. And that's the joy of this platform. It will be the best app again, but I've got a feeling more stuff's coming, because there's more apps that come rolling out. So Periscope's going to keep up on its game. It has to. But so many things have come out because of Periscope. Simply, for example, I didn't have the link here. Jay was mentioning as a comparison between YouTube and Periscope in particular, or live streaming in that. The thing about Periscope is, as I mentioned, it is interactive. That means you can make comments or ask questions, and I can answer you right there. If I'm a YouTube video, I put up on YouTube as a teaching, and it's only a lecture, not interactive. You then can ask questions in, what is it? That's another thing. I'll get to that in a moment. I'll get to that. You're reading my mind. You put up on YouTube, somebody can ask questions in the comments of the scope. Sorry, in the comments of below the video. Then I've got to remember to look at YouTube, find the comment, and reply to it. That's not instantaneous. This is interactive. This is live. Not quite duplex, because that's really going to be what Blab's more about. We can actually have people talking side by side. But that's another conversation. But live streaming with Periscope in particular is a chance to become a better communicator. That's the power of Periscope. You know each other so well. We read minds. Thank you, Cindy. I love that one. Facebook Live is good, but it isn't everyone's access yet. It's still brand new. And frankly, Periscope is ahead of the game. Because for one thing is, I can take Periscope videos and immediately have them saved to cache archives, so my scopes live forever. Second thing is, they don't just down my newsfeed, because I can post them anywhere. I just put my first one up on my website in my blog as a video blog from cache, embedded it. And I may do that for all of them, although it's 200 frigging scopes so far, 236 scopes I've done at least that so far. That's a lot of scopes to put over there, but that's the thing. I can do that with all the comments intact, with all the hearts intact. That you can't do with Facebook Live yet. So Facebook Live is an also-ran for me just now, because the other part is Facebook Live is so embedded in the feed, it disappears, whereas Periscope stands alone. And that for me is what it's about. Periscope is one thing. It's a one-trick pony, which is meant to be, which is a live stream interactive app. For us, that's key, because it gives us a chance to teach and speak and interact and solve problems. I have had, in the last couple hundred scopes, so many people who've actually had their troubles solved by a question and answer we did over Periscope. I remember an instance of a woman in Texas who was married to in the military, and I gave her some keys that may have saved her marriage. Just through this conversation. Not as a client, not through reading my book, not through reading my website. That was a free gift through Periscope. That's an infinite value. There's no price you can put on that. If I can touch someone's life in a way that inspires them, that changes their direction, that gives them something to live for, some hope, some direction, maybe it helps them heal their heart and attracts what they want in relationships, that's my work, through a 5-minute Periscope broadcast, what's the value on that? And speaking of value, Periscope costs nothing. All you need is a phone. Now, in the case where I am, I have it plugged in for power because my battery gets went up pretty quickly. I've got a new phone now, so I've got a nice camera on it, but it still uses up juice. And I tend to shoot more often than not in Wi-Fi because the signal's better. But that's it. Doesn't require special tools unless you want to. I mean, I did my previous scope hand holding because I didn't have my tripod with me. But to do a periscope doesn't require much. You can do it anywhere. So it will eat up your data plan. That's one thing about that. Well, I wouldn't say Periscope is compatible with Catch. Catch was created for Periscope and for Meerkat. So thank you. Yes, you can see the nice hat and the sweat stains on it. What can I say? I've had a fun day today so far. And today, of course, today's the warmer day of the last 5 days, and it's like I'm moving stuff around. Like, couldn't it be the cold day today? Much easier. But anyway, that's the way it is. Sorry, I've got a few minutes left, so I'll make sure I just cover some points. The thing about live streaming is it brings you and the customers together. As Jay mentioned before, and I'll say this as my way of saying it, you're not sure if Catch, sorry, what were you going to say, Simon? I didn't catch the end of that. Catch was built by Periscope fans to be a resource that captures Periscope automatically, because it knows the Periscope expires after 24 hours. Rewind. For me, about Periscope, and about live streaming in particular when it's interactive, you don't trust it. Okay, well, I'm going to be embedding and maybe copying down from Catch as well. The thing about Catch is it gives you more breathing room. I've got 230 scopes. I wouldn't be able to move that fast now because they're all gone from Periscope, except for the last 2. So yeah, I understand how you feel, but I believe they're trustworthy so far. Nobody's bought them out. Once they're independent, they're kosher. I trust them. So that's me. The thing for me about Periscope, for any business, and particularly my business, because my business is about relationships, and I really believe is that every business should have relationship connections part of their business model. Not for sales, not for customer service, but for connecting with audience. I was listening to a radio show. I don't know, to be honest. Periscope will be owned by Twitter, so maybe Twitter will buy Catch. Who knows? Possibly. But so far, so good with Periscope being owned by Twitter because they let them run independent. And they would do that for Catch too, I suspect. Anyway, back to the topic. This is the joy of Periscope, is you have, as Jay said, multiple tracks going on with questions and answers on Periscope that may or may not match what you're talking about and a topic you want to deliver. I'm glad I've got my message mostly out of the way now, so I can interact more easily. Secondly, no, I'm English, not Aussie. I am from London, actually from Essex originally, I'm an Essex boy, living in California. So, hey, how are you? Good to see you here. Another LA or California-based scoper who's one of our family. So, what is my message? That everybody deserves an amazing relationship. Everybody deserves to be loved, to give love, and to share it in an honest, authentic, powerful way. And I help my clients get there. That's my message. There you go. That was succinct. I mean, I have more than that, but that's like the 10-second one, since we've got a short bit of time left. Fabian's up next. Thank you, Fabian. You want to put some emojis because you're up in like 1 minute and 10 seconds. So, or 2 minutes, fine, if you want to do that. Fine, Steph, thank you. Essex boy, no wonder the love doctor. Why would you say that about Essex boys? I know some Essex girls out here. It's too funny. There's like 2 other women I know who live out in California. We never met there, met here. And we have, we grew up maybe 10 miles apart. Bizarre. Anyway, so Fabian's up next. So make sure you're following Fabian Brown. He's the one that's next. He's in my scope title as well, so you know he's there. There she is. There's Tamara. The last one of the 5 is here. So, Tamara, glad you're here because you're one of the people who's also on today's round conversation. Oh, teleporter. Thank you. That was the thing I remember before I go. The thing about Periscope is it teleports you to anywhere in the world because everybody who has Periscope broadcasts, somebody can be where you are. You folks there aren't all in Los Angeles. I am. I could be out walking around. In fact, I did a scope a couple of weeks ago, walking through Rodeo Drive in Beverly Hills. If you weren't here, she's actually stalking me. I love it. So you can actually bring people to where you are. That is very cool. On YouTube, you can do the same thing, but it's not as interactive. It's not as personal. Periscope makes it personal. That's the other part. It's about relationship, connection, and personal interaction. That makes it huge. And it's also why trolls are so excited about it because they want to get involved, but they're not winning. We are. The real people are. So, yeah, it's cool. All right, so I'm wrapped up my time. I believe Fabian should be going live in a moment, and I want to make sure that he's got his full time. So someone let me know when, Fabian, if you're in the room, just get out and go get set up. And if someone let me know when he's live, he is live. Okay, then I'm signing off. Thank you for watching. I'll be timekeeping. I'll be in the conversation with you folks on the comments. And I'll see you again tomorrow for my Love Scope. I'm not sure when it's going to happen because that's Christmas Eve. And by the way, if I don't see you before, have an amazing Christmas. Take care of yourselves. Have a wonderful time. I'll see you soon. Bye.